It started with dust and memories. When I stumbled upon a dusty old diary in the attic, I didn't think much of it. The cover was worn, the pages yellowed, and the handwriting eerily familiar. As I flipped through the pages, I was startled to find detailed accounts of my life, events only I knew. Each entry was meticulous, capturing moments from my childhood, teenage years, and even the secrets I haven't shared with anyone. The diary seemed to be written in a hand that was both mine and not mine, with each line drawing me deeper into its uncanny narrative. But it was the final entry, dated tomorrow, that sent a shiver down my spine. It described my death in unnerving detail. The attic was silent, save for the creaking of the old house settling around me. I couldn't shake the feeling that the diary had been waiting for me, like a trap set to spring. I tried to rationalize it, perhaps a prank or some bizarre coincidence, but the more I read, the more I felt as if someone, or something, was watching me. I spent the rest of the day trying to ignore the growing dread, but every time I closed my eyes, I saw the words of that final entry imprinted behind my eyelids. The prediction was clear: I would die tomorrow under circumstances that seemed impossible to avoid. Desperation set in as the evening crept closer. I tried to alter my routine, avoid the places mentioned in the diary, even considered leaving town. But no matter what I did, I couldn't shake the feeling that every move I made was pushing me closer to an inevitable fate. I sat alone in my living room, the diary open in front of me, and felt the walls closing in. Every sound, every shadow seemed to whisper the same dreadful promise: there was no escape. The world outside was normal, oblivious to the ticking countdown of my life. As the clock struck midnight, a sudden, cold realization hit me. The diary wasn't just a record, it was a script. And I was the actor playing out its final scene. I looked around, heart pounding, knowing I was no longer alone. The shadows in the room seemed to writhe and pulse with a life of their own, closing in as the minutes ticked away. Just as described, the air grew colder, and a whisper brushed past my ear. In that moment, I understood. The diary was never about my death, it was about something else entirely, something that fed on fear and inevitability. The last thing I felt was a chilling hand closing around my throat, pulling me into the darkness where the diary's final words awaited fulfillment.